Cornelia Mc Donald says for the first time in many years she woke up without her husband by her side on Monday. She says it is a strange feeling that she will not get used to anytime soon. Her husband, Nobert Mc Donald, was stabbed in the throat around 11:25 a.m. Sunday on Front Street, Anse la Raye. She refuses to go near the scene or his blood-splattered minibus that was used to transport him to the hospital. Mc Donald says she prefers to remember her husband as he was when he left her cooking on Sunday morning for a round of dominoes, his favorite pastime after his long work week.
I was at home when my neighbor came to me and told me she heard that my husband is stabbed and is taken to the hospital. So I asked the neighbor ride. I went down to the village. But when I arrived at the scene, they told me they have already taken him to hospital. So I came back here straight away. And I stayed there. I said, well, I was cooking. I said, I'll finish cooking and then I'll go to the hospital, not knowing that it was so severe. Then I went to the hospital with my son and my mom. And when I reached, they introduced me to the nurse, and that's the wife. I went in. I spoke to the doctor. He told me go in, not knowing that my husband was already dead. And when I reached, I found his two sisters there, and they were crying. So I told him what happened, and he just shook their head. And that was it for me. I never saw my husband.
Mc Donald says her husband was one of the most jovial people in the community, a man who liked teasing his family and friends. His daughter, Kelda Mc Donald, says it is this quality she will miss most.
I really love my father, and now he's gone, and I never imagined that he would be gone. So it's really hard. I still can't believe it. Every day I look out the window and I think that he's coming home. I believe that he is, but he's gone forever. We had a very close relationship. We used to play a lot with each other. Everyone can tell you that we were so close. He used to do everything with me. He never used to talk to anybody else but me.
Botty plied the Anse la Raye Castries route for over a decade. On Monday, all buses from the area were adorned with black cloth as drivers grieved for their murdered associate. Neptalin Popo is the president of the Anse la Raye Minibus Drivers Association. He says the community and association has lost a cherished son.
We dearly miss Nobert because he was one of our bus drivers and also a very good friend. He was a people's person, rather. I think, to tell you honestly, I feel much pain. I can't even really express, much of him. But he was that fella. He was warm, and sometimes he would make some of our colleagues vex and get them laughing again. That kind of thing there. I think we deeply gonna miss him.
Mc Donald's murder takes the homicide toll to 26 so far for 2009. It is also the third murder in Anse la Raye in recent times. MP for the area, Dr. Keith Mondesi, says it is a trend that must stop before crime strips the community of all the gains it has made in tourism.
The time has come when we have to nip it in the bud. I will be meeting with the Minister of Home Affairs, the Commissioner. I'm hoping to pull a meeting with them to let's see what is happening, because as you know, Anse la Raye is a pivot in terms of tourism, and all the gains that we have had there now, we will not want to see it go down the drain for a few people. We have to put this to a stop.
A 19-year-old man is in custody assisting police with the investigation. A post-mortem will be performed on the body of Mc Donald on Tuesday. Alison Kentish, HTS News, Channel 4.